The latest Macron aide given initial charges from beating file. In this Wednesday, April 26, 2017 file photo, Emmanuel Macron, right, is flanked by his bodyguard, Alexander Bonilla, left, outside the Whirlpool home appliance factory, in Amiens, northern France. Investigators have detained for questioning on Friday, July 20, 2018, one of President Emmanuel Macron's top security aides caught on camera beating a protester in May, a turn of events now evolving into a major political crisis for the president. The presidential Élysée palace said it is taking steps to fire Alexander Bonilla, who was identified earlier this week by the newspaper Le Monde for beating a young protester during May Day protests while wearing a police helmet. AP photo, Thibaut Camus, file, Paris, AP, the latest on the beating of a protester by a security aide to France's president, all times local, 9:15 p.m. French authorities have handed preliminary charges to one of President Emmanuel Macron's top security aides after he was captured on video beating a protester in May. The charges came after French authorities opened a judicial investigation Sunday of the assault, which has sparked the first major political crisis for Macron since he took office last year. A judge handed Alexander Bonilla multiple charges on Sunday night. They include violence, interfering in the exercise of public office, and the unauthorized public display of official insignia. The video made public by Le Monde newspaper on Wednesday showed Bonilla wearing a police helmet at the May Day protest. He is not a police officer. 4 others were also charged: Vincent Craze, who worked for Macron's party and was with Bonilla on the day of the protest, and 3 police officers who were suspected of illegally passing footage from the event to Bonilla. Craze was handed preliminary charges of violence and prohibited possession of a weapon. ____2:15 p.m. The French presidential aide who was caught on video beating a protester is going before a judge and could be charged with violence by a public official, illegal use of surveillance video, and impersonating a police officer. The video of the May 1 event in Paris, revealed Wednesday by the Le Monde newspaper, shows Bonilla in a helmet with police markings. Surrounded by riot police, he brutally drags a woman from a demonstration and then repeatedly beats a young male protester on the ground. The man is heard begging him to stop. Another man in civilian clothing pulled the young man to the ground. Police didn't intervene. The presidential palace began the process of firing the 26-year-old on Friday, and his house was raided by investigators on Saturday. Bonilla handled Macron's security during the 2017 presidential campaign and continued working for Macron after his election. ____1:50 p.m. French authorities have opened a judicial investigation into the beating of a protester in May by one of President Emmanuel Macron's top security aides. The shocking attack by Alexander Bonilla was caught on camera and is sparking a major political crisis for the French leader. Paris prosecutor's office said Sunday that Bonilla and 4 others are being placed under judicial control and are going before a judge, where charges could soon be brought. Macron has remained silent on the topic. Bonilla was fired Friday by the presidential palace, and investigators raided his home on Saturday. Paris prosecutor's office said Bonilla, who handled Macron's security during the 2017 presidential campaign, and Vincent Craze, who was by Bonilla's side during the attack, are now prohibited from possessing a weapon or working at a public function. Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.